Good morning and welcome to race 1 of the 2023 National Football Racing League playoffs. Let's just jump into it. Today in the AFC we have the Tennessee Titans, number 1 seed, taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Got the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens, Kansas City Chiefs and the Patriots. You see right there. And we have the Miami Dolphins versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Over on the NFC, we have the Seattle Seahawks with the top seed taking on the Philadelphia Eagles, who barely squeaked into the playoffs last week. Got the Chicago Bears taking on the New Orleans Saints and the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants. The Los Angeles Rams versus the Philadelphia, I knew I was going to screw that up. The Los Angeles Rams versus the Atlanta Falcons. How you doing, Ryan? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate the support. Check to see where our field is. Of course, we've got the Dallas Cowboys right now on top of fastest speed, but as y'all know, they don't really mean nothing. They're not in the playoffs. Only the teams that are in the playoffs right now. Everybody's racing, but only the teams in the playoffs matter at the moment. Tennessee Titans are currently about midfield. Los Angeles Rams, they're taking on the Atlanta Falcons. We'll wait till qualifying as we all know, qualifying is way different than practice, but it's about halfway through practice here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Let's compare Philadelphia is currently slowest on the track. Seattle's not much off. They're only about 1/10 of a second difference in each other. Today's stream is being brought to you by the Monster Energy drink I'm drinking and the caffeine pills I took, the ibuprofen I took because my body hurt, and the blood pressure medication I took to control it all. Just say with the weather changing coming in, my body's hurting today. I'm blaming it on the fact that I played hockey growing up and I beat the hell out of my body, and now all the little aches and bruises are changing, the weather gets cold. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. So how is the game audio sounding compared to my voice? It looks like I got it pretty well matched up. I don't want the cars to be too overpowering. Because I think in my ears the car sound is a lot louder than it is for you guys. And for some odd reason I can't figure out how to get that adjusted. About 3.5 minutes left in practice. Texas, oh no, Tennessee. Miami Dolphins are the fastest currently out of all of the playoff teams. They're right there behind my Seattle Seahawks. The audio sounds good? Good. Like I say, I think the master volume for my PC is up a little high, and that's why it's so loud in my ears. I could barely hear myself talking. It sounds like I'm at the track in my ears. We got Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's currently our slowest team on the... Looks like all of the playoff teams are in the slower half of the cars, so maybe they're just taking it easy, don't want to destroy their gear right now. but they know they've made the playoffs already, so they're good to go. Giants, they're taking on the Detroit Lions. Now I'm thinking I might finish this league out either this week or, well, let's see, we got one race, two races, so probably over the next 2 weeks. I'll probably run another race towards midweek, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Keep an eye out for that. I'll post that. Probably Thursday night. And then we'll try to get this done within the next couple weeks. It's -2 degrees right there now. I think we're looking pretty good right now. I think we're in the mid-30s because it's starting to snow pretty good again. I want to get out and get the snow cleared. Yeah, we're sitting at 30 right now, but we got a little snow squall over top of us. We're supposed to get another inch or so today. We were supposed to get hammered with snow over the last few days, but we never did. Wrapping up practice here. The Dallas Cowboys just figured their stuff out, but they got it done just a little too late into the season. So, I mean, they were making a move up over the last few weeks, slowly sneaking their way up that they could have, probably if there'd have been another week, they might have been able to make the playoffs. We're going to be wrapping up our practice right here. Now I had some overlays set up for the stream, but through Race Labs, but I just didn't like how they were looking, and I couldn't really use them to my advantage. Maybe I'll get them put up there for you guys. See if I can get that done up for the next race. All right, that's gonna do it for practice. Dallas on top of practice. Let's go ahead and find Arizona. As we all know, they're the first out for qualifying. We go alphabetical order instead of numerical order. -7 there in Illinois. I wouldn't doubt it. You guys get those Arctic blasts that come down right out of Canada. We don't get them too often. Our biggest issue is wind when we get the cold temperatures. Pittsburgh Steelers on top. Baltimore, who they're battling, is right there in second place. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. Got the playoff teams. Oh, Tennessee's on top now. All the playoff teams are showing their strength now. Tennessee Titans looking to take the top spot. They are taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati not doing good. They're way down there. Cincinnati looks like they just determined their fate. Seattle also, they're way back. Philadelphia Eagles about mid-pack. Yeah, this could see some top teams getting knocked out here, including mine. All right, let's go ahead and forward it over to the next session. Who was our top team? Tennessee. We'll find them here. Get us a find us a good camera that we can do the lineup for you guys. All right, race 1 of the 2023 NFRL playoffs. Starting out on the first row, we have the Tennessee Titans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Pittsburgh Steelers and San Francisco 49ers on row 2. Row 3 is the Baltimore Ravens, Kansas City Chiefs. Row 4 is the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers. Row 5 is Atlanta Falcons and Arizona Cardinals. Row 6, Cleveland Browns, Minnesota Vikings. Row 7 is the Miami Dolphins and the New Orleans Saints. Row 8 is Carolina Panthers and Houston Texans. Row 9 is the Los Angeles Rams and the Denver Broncos. Row 10 is the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. Row 11 is the Las Vegas Raiders and Indianapolis Colts. Row 12 is Jacksonville Jaguars, Dallas Cowboys. Back on row 13 is the New York Giants, Green Bay Packers. Detroit Lions on this row. I forgot what it is. Row 13? We'll just worry about it. Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. The Chicago Bears, Cincinnati Bengals, New York Jets, and my Seattle Seahawks. Clear back on the back row. Holy crap. They got a lot to battle up. They want to get past Philadelphia and move into the next round. But as you can see, a lot of our top teams in the playoffs starting right in the top 10 of the fields. That's good. A lot of good racing up ahead of everybody. Let's go ahead and get this grid started and get the green flag going here. Our top seed in the AFC, the Tennessee Titans, starting out on pole. Showing their dominance early. Said, you want to beat us, you're going to have to do it from behind us. Got 125 laps here at Bristol Motor Speedway. I can welcome everybody in. Thank you guys for supporting this all season. It's just something I like to do for fun. Honestly, I was thinking this morning, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do the NHL just yet. I mean, their season's got a few months left. I could probably sneak something in if I want to. Probably look at, if I do baseball, get it set up early so that I can get it all figured out and figure out a schedule for that one. But if I do the NHL, I will probably not broadcast all the races, maybe just run some of them and to do the points and stuff. All right, pace cars coming in. Get ready for the green flag. Go racing here. Race 1, 2023 playoff season. Here we go. 125 laps. Guys are flying around this racetrack. Somebody makes a mistake back there in the field, we're going to have a big problem. Three wide is not an option here, guys. See the Patriots taking the 3 wide back there. Not a good idea. Tennessee pulling away. Got the Chiefs coming up right behind them. They're taking on the New England Patriots, who are right there behind them. That's going to be a good battle between the Chiefs and Patriots. Tennessee's taking on, keep this up here for a minute, Tennessee Titans, who is currently leading the race, taking on Cincinnati Bengals, clear back in 30th spot. That Cincinnati pretty much dug themselves into a hole right there at the start. Kansas City or Pittsburgh Steelers over second seed. They are taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore is currently running 11th, Pittsburgh in 7th. Got the Kansas City Chiefs currently running in second place, taking on the New England Patriots, who are right there on their tail, and that's going to be a really good battle. have to keep an eye on that one. And our other battle in the AFC is the Miami Dolphins, currently running in 13th, taking on the Los Angeles Chargers, who are in 7th. Los Angeles Chargers looking to advance to the next round. And the Patriots looking on the inside of, the Chiefs just about up into the wall there. Patriots were looking to the inside, had to slow it down, and the Chiefs got the run on them on the top side. So let's take a look over on the NFC side. We have the Seattle Seahawks currently in 31st place here. They got problems ahead of them. Taking on the Philadelphia Eagles, who are currently sitting in 17th. Yeah, that's going to be a battle. These laps knock off quick. So, the second seed, Chicago Bears. Currently, Chicago's running last place. They're the second seed team. They're taking on the New Orleans Saints, who are up in 11th. Looks like Chicago's going to be packing up the trailer this week, heading home. Next, we have the Detroit Lions taking on, they're currently in 25th spot, taking on the New York Giants, who are 28th. So that's going to be a good battle. They're right there on each other's tail ends. And our last battle is Los Angeles Rams. Where's the Rams? Am I just blind? Where's the Rams? Wait a minute. I know they're all here. Oh, there's the Rams. Okay. Los Angeles Rams currently in 19th spot, taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta is... Why am I blind? Atlanta. There's Arizona. Oh, Atlanta's up in 7th, so it looks like the Los Angeles Rams are going to be going home. So we got a few good battles brewing here, Seattle. Let's see if they... Philadelphia is currently running 20th, Seattle's in 27th, so I mean, they could possibly work their way up there, but I don't see that happening. I mean, if Seattle can catch a good line and work their way, they have moved up a little bit. But let's go up front and take a look at the battle between the Chiefs, who moved into second place. See the Patriots back in 5th. Maybe the Patriots are pushing a little too hard, a little too early, and set back, take it a little easy. We're only on lap 21 or 25, so they're actually knocking these laps off pretty quick. Pittsburgh Steelers looking to take over second place. Not going to do it, not lap. On the inside of the Chiefs. Now all three of the top 3 teams are currently in playoff battles, so they need to be careful that they don't take each other out, damage their cars, and end up their playoff hopes. Teams battling it up back here. That's the thing about the playoffs, is you have to worry about all the other teams as much as you have to worry about your own self and battling the team that you're up against. A lot can happen. It can damage a team's vehicle or put a team out in the playoffs very quick. Seahawks coming up fast on the outside out there. As long as they're battling too wide up ahead of them, there's really no chance that they're going to get up ahead. How's it going, Sniper God? It's going good. A little sore this morning. I gotta go see my chiropractor. My shoulders are really bothering me quite a bit. Have to go get adjusted, loosen everything up. Hopefully he'll be open tomorrow. The Philadelphia Eagles getting by the Arizona Cardinals right there. Buffalo Bills right in front of them. Said earlier, they don't want to make it 2 wide or 3 wide. Need to be careful what they're doing right there. It's not a good track for running 3 wide on open wheel cars. There's my beautiful wife. No, this is race 1 of the playoffs. There's probably 3 more, I would say. We're going to try to get it done within the next 2 weeks. Maybe run 2 this week and then 2 next week. And if we have to do 1 more for the championship, I'll extend it out a little bit. But this is just round 1 of the playoffs. It has the Titans and the Bengals, Pittsburgh and the Ravens, the Chiefs and the Patriots, and the Dolphins and the Chargers in the AFC, and on the NFC it's got Seattle, Philadelphia, Chicago, New Orleans, the Detroit Lions and the Giants, and the Rams and the Falcons. Right now my poor Seattle Seahawks are getting destroyed by Philadelphia. Let's see, on your side, New York Giants are getting beat by the Detroit Lions. So both of our teams are risking elimination this week. And it looks like that's probably going to happen. Unless there's an accident that really screws up the field and mixes things up, I don't think our teams are going to advance, babe. Dominated all season just to get knocked out in the playoffs. That's how it works. It just goes to show you that the computer's in control of everything. I just run the race. Saints there. Oh, looks like Cowboys just about got up into the wall right there. Dang, Raiders just about up into the wall also. These guys are pushing it hard for teams that aren't even in the playoffs. Back up front, take a look at the Kansas City Chiefs have taken over the top spot, still battling with Pittsburgh. Both those teams in the AFC playoffs. Pittsburgh's taking on the Ravens, Kansas City's taking on the New England Patriots. Sounds to me like you don't have good luck with vehicles there. I'm not really much of a car person, so when it comes to repair and stuff, I can't really do a lot. I mean, basic stuff I can, but when it comes to mechanical stuff like that, there's no way. Ain't no way. Chicago Bears, they're just putting along. They really haven't had any luck at all today, so they're going to be packing it up into the trailer. The Rams taking on the Atlanta Falcons. We have the New York Giants. They are taking on Detroit. Laps are winding down here. 53 laps in the book. Detroit still in 16th. The Giants currently running 27th. Seattle's made it up to 20th, but the Eagles have moved up to 9th, so both of those teams are slowly advancing, but not getting any closer on each other. As I say, the Chicago Bears are in last place and the Rams are in 31st, so they're looking to go home this week. Over in the AFC, we have the Kansas City Chiefs currently leading. They're taking on New England, or New England Patriots here, clear back in 10th spot. So Philadelphia has just got past the Patriots. Tennessee Titans are back in 7th. They're taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. They're clear back in 29th, so it looks like Tennessee's going to be advancing. Pittsburgh's going to be advancing. Miami and the Los Angeles Chargers. Miami Dolphins are currently running blind, and I can't find them. I was hoping I'd be able to get through all this without. Miami Dolphins. Oh, Miami Dolphins up in 4th spot, taking on the Chargers who are in 6th. Okay, we got a little bit of a battle going on here. Not much. There's still quite a gap between the two of them. Sounds like he needs to not even be driving if he's wrecked 3 cars in a week. He can take his driver's license from him. So is he out having a little extracurricular fun and crashing them? Chicago Bears there getting lapped by faster cars. Don't know if they can see if everybody can get past them without any issues. Oh, they were running it 3 wide there. They managed to make it through. I mean, it sucks that it happened, but if you wreck 3 cars in the span of 1 week, that sounds to me like you might be having a little bit of fun in the slick road conditions. But, I mean, if he wasn't, then yeah, it really sucks. Wrecking 3 vehicles. I guess that just because it comes from my background of driving a little crazy myself. The lap car is coming in and playing some roles now. Get through this without any mix-ups. Now they should, I believe we should be having a row of pit stops. At some point here. Again, the Chief's getting it up close to the wall. You need to be careful. You bump that wall, you can throw that thing out of whack quick. Ruin your day fast. Step away for a second. I'm back now. Go to a wider camera view here. Lap 81 in the books. Kansas City Chiefs still up. Miami Dolphins moved up to second place. They're going to be advancing over the Chargers. Our Chargers currently running fifth. See if they can make a move back there. Still got quite a gap between my Seattle Seahawks and Philadelphia Eagles there. My wife's New York Giants. Detroit Lions. We got a possible battle brewing here. Detroit. There's still quite a gap, but Detroit's only 2 positions. Oh, the Giants are a lap down, but they're running 30th, and Detroit Lions are now a lap down. Miami Dolphins or the Kansas City Chiefs putting them up. See if the Giants can make it past a few cars and get up there to battle the Lions. find our battles here. Like I say, Kansas City. Start off with our top seed, Tennessee Titans. Tennessee's currently running in 10th. They're battling Cincinnati. Clear down here in 24th. Pittsburgh Steelers. They are taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Am I blind? Okay, Baltimore's down in 16th. Kansas City Chiefs currently leading, taking on the Patriots, who are all the way back in 12th now. And the Miami Dolphins, who are running second, taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. They are back in the Chargers are currently in 6th. That's probably the closest battle that we're having right now on the AFC or the NFC side. We got the Seattle Seahawks running in 22nd, taking on Philadelphia up in 9th. So Seattle's dropped back. Chicago Bears, who are currently the last place team, taking on. Oh no, they made it to 31st, so they're not. The Rams are in last place. They're taking on the New Orleans Saints. Currently running 11th. Detroit Lions taking on the Giants. Oh, we got us. Watch this right here. We got us a battle. The Giants have made it up to the tail of the Lions. The Giants are battling. This is like the only real battle we got going on right now. The Giants can get past the Lions. They'll be advancing into the next round. Well, they have about 29 laps to do it. Keep an eye on this battle here right now because we also have the Rams and the Falcons. The Rams are currently the last place team. See, the Giants have made it past the Lions. The Giants are looking to move on to the next round of races. Like I say, we should have pit stops. Not 100% sure. I kicked it back to the original race this at the beginning of the season was 150 laps. This is 125. Oh, Giants and Detroit's managed to get back around New York. A good battle going here. See how these guys can do. Giants moving back ahead, Detroit. That's my wife's team right there. But if the conditions are right, any vehicle can be bad to drive in. It's weird to take my headphones off for a second because it's absolutely dead quiet. Yes, Brian, your Eagles are destroying my Seahawks right now. They'll be moving on to the next round. Right now, Philadelphia is currently running in 9th, and my Seahawks are clear back in 24th. They've dropped back even further. Really, the only battle we have team per team is the Giants and the Lions, but it looks like the Texans have made it between. Houston Texans are between the Giants. Now we have Vikings. Well, the Giants or the Lions are getting it. Nope, he spoke too soon. So now we have the Vikings and the Texans between the Giants and the Lions. So the Giants are looking to move on. 111 laps in the book to 125. Winding down laps quick. As of right now, I don't see. Oh, that's sketchy right up there. That team's running 3 wide. You don't do that here, guys. Dallas almost up into the wall again. But I think I've shortened the race enough that we're not going to have pit stops. So if we do, that could really mix things up this close to the ends. As of right now, I don't see anybody looking to pit. A lot of traffic right here. Keep an eye on things because it could get messy. Giants coming up behind my Seahawks right there. My guy's putting the block on them. Like you're not getting by us. Detroit's got around everybody. They're right coming up on the rear end of the Giants. Seattle needs to get out of the way. So Minnesota's got back up in front of the. Now, there are the Giants that got by the Seahawks. Minnesota back up in front of the Lions. So is Seattle. City. Dallas up into second. Dallas looking to take the lead away from Kansas City here. Like I said, Dallas has been getting. Oh, that was close. Cincinnati just bumped wheels up there with the Commanders. That was right in front of the whole field. That could have been ugly right there. Like I was saying, Dallas has just been getting stronger and stronger over the past few weeks, but it's just a little late into the season for them to make it into the playoffs. They're battling Kansas City right here for the lead of the race. Kansas City needs to be careful not to get any damage or taken out of the race. They are battling for a playoff position, even though I'm sure Dallas just wants to prove that they can still hang with everybody. White flag out for the Kansas City Chiefs coming around this time by. Coming around, take the checkered flag. Race 1 of the playoffs is in the books. Kansas City Chiefs taking the victory this week. Moving on in the playoffs. Kansas City advancing over the New England Patriots. We'll wait for everybody to get in the pits, and we'll take a look at the standings and see who advanced and who didn't. It was a good race. Got the double pit walls this time, so we'll see who wants to take an extra lap this week. Somebody does all the time. right, Tennessee Titans. Currently, they were sitting in 10th place. They're taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati ended up at 22nd. So Tennessee, the number 1 seed in the AFC, will be advancing on. Pittsburgh Steelers. They were taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Pittsburgh finished in 8th. Baltimore. The text is kind of small for me to see here. Baltimore Ravens finished in 18th, so Pittsburgh will be moving on. Kansas City beat the New England Patriots. They will be moving on. Miami Dolphins. They beat the Chargers, so they will be moving on. So we have Tennessee, Pittsburgh, Kansas City, and Miami moving on. That's all the upper seeds. The lower 4 lost. Over in the NFC, Philadelphia Eagles knocked out my Seattle Seahawks. Chicago Bears lost to the New Orleans Saints. I know that one because Chicago was clear down here. The Detroit Lions, they did end up losing to the Giants. So the Giants, my wife's team, is moving on. Congratulations, babe. And the Philadelphia, God, I screwed that up twice at the beginning of the race and the end of the race. The Atlanta Falcons beat the Los Angeles Rams. So next week we will have the Saints versus the Falcons, the Giants versus the Eagles, Tennessee versus Kansas City, or I should say next race, Tennessee versus Kansas City, and the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Miami Dolphins. So that'll be the next race. We'll probably be running that one. I want to try to get this done quickly, so I'm going to be throwing in these races. Just keep an eye out for them. Probably run one, let's say Wednesday night, maybe Wednesday or Thursday night this week, coming up week. So keep your eyes out for that. Or yeah, let's just. So we got 4, then we got 2. Yeah, we're gonna run one Wednesday night. We'll run try to run one Wednesday night. We'll definitely run one more this week, and then we'll try to finish it off next weekend. Maybe like a Saturday morning, Sunday morning, depending on it. All depends on our schedule, what we're doing, and if we're even home. So we'll try to get that done within the next week, and possibly move on to a hockey racing league or something. I want to get this done and free it up for something new. Because I mean, this is popular, but it's not like super popular. So I want to try to move on to something new with the channel. But anyways, that's going to do it for race 1 of the National Football Racing League playoffs. Thank you guys all for coming in and hanging out. We will see you with the next race. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.